Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School, and today I'm going to do a video cookery lesson for you. Hi, and today I'm going to show you how to pickle onions. But before we pickle the onions, we need to create the spicy vinegar pickle mix. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Well, to create the pickling sauce or liquid, the supermarkets have now just made this job dead easy. You can actually buy jars of pickling vinegar, and you can also get little jars of pickling spice. And the reality is all we need to do is take the vinegar, which I've got here, and we'll just pour that, the whole lot, into a pan. And I'm going to use about a third of a jar, maybe a bit more, of the pickling spices. Throw that into the pan. Now, what we need to do, I'm going to put the lid on because I want to bring the vinegar up to the boil, and as soon as that comes up to the boil, we're then going to pass everything through the sieve here into the jug. What we'll then do is use these preserving jars to create our pickle. Well, as you can see, that's now come up to the boil, and just going to take it off the heat. And what I'm going to do, you can really see the steam coming out of it now, is just pass the vinegar through a fine chinois, in this case just a sieve, fine sieve. There we go. Just capture all those spices. There we go. And there you have the perfect spicing liquor. Well, we've got our pickling liquor ready. And I've actually also got some pickled onions. Now I'm going to come up to the camera and show you those. These are baby shallots, sometimes known as pickling onions. And the quick way of skinning these is just to blanch them in boiling water for a few seconds, and then in cold water, and you'll find the skins come off much quicker. The first law of pickling is always make sure that the jar that you pickle in has been sterilised, which means ensuring that it's been in a temperature of 86 degrees for at least 3 minutes. So a dishwasher would work, or you could put it in boiling water just to kill off any bacteria. You should make sure that the jar is cool before you put anything in it, because it will crack due to the change in temperature. So what I'm going to do now is just take the onions for pickling. I'm just going to separate some of the twins and just layer them in the jar. You don't have to, you can put whatever you like in the jar. I'm just going to add a few more extra spices, but whatever takes your fancy. I'm just showing you a sort of quick edited highlights way of doing it. And I'm just going to pour that liquor into the jar. Now obviously the liquor's quite hot, so ordinarily what I would do is just wait for that to cool down. But for the purposes of this demo, let's assume that we've waited for this to cool down completely. What I'm now going to do is just close the lid, and that can now be left for as long as you like. And that, my friends, is how to pickle onions.